Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It's time for more Victoria 2 Army of Leos Calvin. Where today we pick up where we left off. We were about to invade the Persians. Well, we're kind of getting there. I'm going to have to cancel it, unfortunately, because I've learned something. And this is why in between episodes I'm often checking the diplomatic status of the various great powers. Always watch out in case a great power is friendly. That means that they have the potential to join in, and Russia's been at peace and completely hates my guts. So, well, actually, pretty much all the great powers hate my guts these days, ever since I went on with that whole, whatever the hell it was. Something of defiance is what it was called. Gesture of defiance, that's the one. Also, I believe the UK and Russia are playing the great game against me, so they will forever hate me. That's unfixable. And will surely be a problem in the future. But that's not to say we aren't going to go after something. Majoran, or Majertine. Unfortunately, looking around, there isn't anywhere really good to expand on this continent anymore. So we're going to have to do the next best thing. We're going to go to Somalia. I don't know how that's a good thing in the end, but we're going to Somalia. Can't be any worse than it is in the modern times, right? Okay. Good. Unfortunately, for the time being, we don't have anyone to conquer, so no more additional research points for us. That is a-okay. We are just about at the top for clergymen, to the point where I think it's about time we swap over to bureaucrats. Yeah, probably. Okay, we're holding. And we are not buying very many clipper convoys. Oh, jeez. There just aren't many available. Oh, dear. This is a bit of a problem. Okay, good. There's at least some now. I'm not sure if we're 9th in the buying order or if we're 50th in the buying order. Like, I'm not sure, honestly, because, yeah, who knows. Alright, so that's taken care of. That's fine. 10 infamy for freaking conquest is alright. Yeah, so supply throughput of all of our naval ports is 4. Should definitely consider post-Nelsonian thought. Whatever, at this point doesn't matter. In fact, that's probably helpful because it's going to take us forever to build enough bloody ships to get over there. I mean, realistically, it might be possible to do with just one, but I don't know. They've managed to actually get a fort in all of their lands somehow. What? Like, they're uncivilized. How do they have forts? I guess they got that fort building thing. That's what's possible. 9.9? Yeah. Buying clipper convoys, as it turns out, really hard. Yeah. We're doing our best. Gotta find somewhere to conquer to get more research points. It's the only way. Now, I really need to get rehabilitation soon. And I speak of this because sooner or later, Russia and or Great Britain is going to come after me. Like, the reason that Russia has such low relations, even though I don't think I've even ever been to war with them, is because there is something called the Great Game. The Great Game is something that screws Persia, anyone in this region, and these three. I think it might also screw the Qing? Not sure. And I'm actually going to pronounce that correctly. Anyway, the point is, worst case scenario, they may actually double team me. It's just an event of fuck you. It's not ideal, obviously. Alright, well, we have a transport. That's something. Okay, separatists are getting stronger. That's never a good thing. Alright, so first things first, we have to go scout these guys out and see what they're made of. I'm gonna guess not much. And Belgium has discovered the anarcho-liberals. Lovely. Good work, Belgium. You just had to unleash that horror upon the world. We all hate you now. Alright. There, it's going to be our first one. Excellent. So I'm just going to immediately start scouting with it. Alright. I need to find out what... Ooh, that's a fair bit of Sikh reactionaries there. Gentlemen, please clean this mess up for me, if you would not mind. Get to work. While we plan our invasion of Africa. Splee, August, so we've got just over a year. Months. Alright, so they seem to have 6 soldiers. Yeah, 6 soldiers. That's not going to be hard to deal with at all. Alright. 6 soldiers, that's easy. Like, I probably actually don't need more than a single thing. Yeah, a single transport ought to do. I mean, I'm going to wait for pretty much as long as possible before declaring war, so it's at August 56. I can wait till then. It lets my infamy degrade a little faster. Sikh Religious Day. Deal attention to Gandha. The demands of independence by uncivilized people largely fallen on deaf ears. Yeah, there we go. You can't actually really have a crisis in the uncivilized regions, thankfully. It's kind of helpful. Alright. You guys are, for the most part, repairing, unfortunately. Lack of maintenance goods. Not ideal. Yeah. Might not work out well. The question is, can I get access rights from anybody around here? Didn't think so. It's gonna make things trickier, but we'll work with it. Jeez, just gonna slowly waste away, unfortunately. Does it take attrition in the water as well from lack of maintenance goods? It does. Darn. Yeah. That's unfortunate. Like, there just isn't enough Clipper friggin' convoys on the market for me to make use of it, which is rather unfortunate. Alright, so our best trained and equipped men will have to go. Good. Yeah. We barely have enough supplies. Being uncivilized can actually be really hard sometimes. But I have great hopes for this band of merry men that we have here. Yeah. This lovely band of merry men. Oop, no, we need to select the ship, sorry. I mean, sure, we'll be outnumbered 2-to-1 technically. At least until we can get reinforcements in there. But I think we'll be okay. They've got a great general, and they're some of our best men. Hard to complain, really. Workshops of the world. Alright. I think we can do this. Likely. Well, hopefully we don't need to call the Qing in. If we do, it's going to be rather quite humiliating for me. We just need to get these guys on the ground. He has a pretty decent start experience right now at 20%. I'd actually wager we can win that fight. Go. We're going to go pick up more men if we can. Oh good, and we're getting a second Clipper transport. Really? These Africans friggin' wrecked us. Like, what the fuck was that? I think there might be something in the game code that I'm not aware of about having too many cavalry in your armies. This sounds vaguely EU4-esque, even EU3-esque as well. Could totally be plausible. But yeah, that went well. that may not work well on its own. Although it does not seem to have any indication of such a restriction. We will still send it on over. They don't have any boats, so... No, Uncivilized probably don't build boats, considering this friggin' supply chain that we have. I don't blame them. I mean, hell, I can't even maintain this boat. It's eventually going to degrade. Birth rate is high. Excellent. Alright. This means we should be getting a first minister soon, shouldn't we? Slightly less experienced soldiers. Let's see if we can't get some more. Unfortunately, God knows how long that occupation will take. Alright. Army. Yeah, wow, they just got lost completely. Okay. We'll actually bring 2 infantry this time. Also, how long until we can do another Gesture of Defiance? That'd be really nice. 59, okay, so 3 more years until another Gesture. Those are important, they're good for prestige. Alright. Merge. 23%. Alright, so let's get a couple of those, and maybe I should get, like, a couple of guys that actually have reconnaissance values, or something. May not be terrible. Maneuver 2, no. I think it's only, like, non-Kurosawa cavalry. Yeah. Alright. Military coup d'etat. Alright, well. Destroy it all. The UK already hates us. Alright. Not bad. 13, 12%. Lack of maintenance goods. Well, alright. Assuming that thing even makes it back to port. I don't think it's going to be able to make another run. I'm just kind of scared of these African bastards. They did me in once. No interference. Alright. Well, it's pretty obvious that you have to go over here. Oh, good. Home waters. Lack of maintenance goods. Yeah. No kidding, huh? Alright. Let's bring another group of horses over. Yeah, this is a reasonable assault force. Hopefully soon, once we get situated with an actual province. Cotton, excellent. Grain, always good. Grain, always good. Kashgaria. Hang on, isn't that... Yeah, that is. Oh, and the Heavenly Kingdom. No. I didn't realize the Taiping Rebellion was going on. Ooh. Russian control over Bukhara. They're attacking Persia? That means they can't intervene. They'll have a truce. Then, can you intervene with a truce? I'm actually not sure about that. I'm gonna try, though. I mean, there's no reason not to, right? Worst case scenario, Russia intervenes and demands status quo. I give it to them. Like, it's actually not a bad time to experiment. Remember, if they intervene, all they do is add status quo to the war. And that means you can't add any other war goals. Well, I can, because I'd be on the opposing side of the status quo. But the status quo side cannot add war goals after that. That was a fuckload of infamy. Alright. Dress rearranged. Bloody anarcho-liberals, man. Okay. Bukata is requesting military access? No. Oh yeah, I never did get rid of clergymen. The drums of war. Oh yes. Very good. That will happen on occasion. So, as I totally forgot to do, I mentioned something about it, but we need more bureaucrats. Although it's nice to be in the situation we are in, and cut the bureaucrat spending just right out of the budget. Fuck it. Didn't do much. Units at 5% strength. Thankfully, I don't think it can actually degrade below 5%. But it's pretty much useless as a ship now. Because, well, it can't go out to sea. If it does, it'll just instantly die. Ooh, Western presence here. Not bad. Tuberculosis outbreak. Definitely no. Nope. I'm kind of concerned that the Brits seem to be amassing soldiers on my border. I'm going to counter with my own soldier amassing. Hopefully enough numbers to scare them off. Although realistically this is the British